What's up, CFO gang? It's your boy Jay Tuck. Real football fans stand up. So, if you're a Dallas Cowboy fan, we know there has been a lot of conversation when it comes to this NFL draft about addressing the offensive line. Whether you want to go tackle, you want to go guard, or you want a guard that can play tackle, or a tackle that can play guard, or a guard that can play center. It seems like that is an area of focus when it comes to a lot of Cowboys fans and also the organization. Now, if you just want a particular guard that can step in and play alongside Tyler Smith, then it starts with O'Cyrus Torrence out of the University of Florida. He's 6'5", 330 pounds. He's a senior. Now, he transferred to Florida his last year from Louisiana. He really didn't have to. He was going to be a top prospect regardless, but he didn't shy away from SEC competition. And so when you watch him play, he has big size, long wingspan, big physical hands, and he can bend well. And he didn't allow a sack his entire football career, like over 1,000 attempts and 1,000 snaps. He didn't give up one sack. So it's definitely something to be excited about when you watch this prospect. So let's go ahead and get into the film. If we're going to watch an SEC offensive line prospect, we got to watch him against some dogs. I mean, literally. So let's go ahead and watch him line up against Georgia. And we all see right here that big three tech, that number 88, and Jalen Carter is staring right over you. What are you going to do? So let's go ahead and watch O'Cyrus. Now on this first play here, once again, start from the ground up. Look at his base, comfortable stance. I like his hands. I like his bend. And we're going to focus on his kick right here. Good kick. And what I like the most about O'Cyrus, like I said, he is strong. Like, he has strong hands. Boom. That left hand right here to knock Jalen Carter off balance. But the one thing, sometimes he overextends a little bit. So if you're a speed rusher like Jalen Carter is, there's going to be often opportunities where you can bend and hook and rip and get up underneath and get to the quarterback. And we'll see that here in the next clip. But overall, good rep from O'Cyrus, Cybo. All right, you have him lined up again, once again, versus Jalen Carter. Boom, he's engaged. Now, here's the one knock that I do have when it comes to O. He doesn't stay engaged long enough. Sometimes he lets up. He disengages a little too soon. And you're going to see Jalen Carter get his hands off. Underneath rip move. And didn't get to the quarterback. It's luckily Anthony Richardson. He can move a little bit, right? But that's something you definitely got to consider. And I feel like you can clean that up, right? Get him in the house, get him in good coaching. He can definitely fix that up. Like I said, power, bend, hands, strength, it's all there when you look at O'Cyrus. On this play right here, he does a good job. So here at the University of Florida, they run a lot of different zone schemes. So he's really going to be in space. And boom, he's going to keep his shoulders square. He's going to pick up that defensive end, but he didn't fully commit to him, right? Because he has this B-gap blitzer coming through, this linebacker, picks him up, stays engaged. Great awareness. He has a great awareness and a great feel for the game. He's damn near like a guard with the center mindset. He's very aware, very high IQ, what you need. Because if you're a Cowboys fan and you follow my channel long enough, I did a video on Connor McGovern and also Connor Williams where they really struggled sometimes is with those inside stunts. I feel like O'Cyrus does a great job at picking up those stunts. Now, there's going to be some instances where he's pulling a little bit. He might struggle a little bit, but for the most part, very high IQ guy. On here, he's going to do some combo blocking. And he's an earth mover, man. He's an earth mover. So if he gets engaged with you, man, and he gets those feet chopping, you know, it's going to be a battle for you. But I like what he's able to do in the combo game. Good leverage, good feet, keep everything moving. Now on this play right here, good kick, hands, engagement, but once again, just disengages a little bit. So that defensive tackle was able to kind of toss him off a little bit because he lost his leverage, lost his balance a little bit. Disengage, kind of gets lost of what the hell's going on. Then Anthony Richardson, this ain't an Anthony Richardson video. I know Anthony Richardson is probably going to be a top 10 prospect, but bruh, you just press the square button and let it rip, huh? Just press square. I get it. We all play Madden. We all get flustered and just press square. But overall, look at O'Cyrus. Good kick. Just a little bit more balance. Got disengaged a little bit. But like I said, he's in a dogfight right now. On this play right here, we're going to pay attention to his patience. patience, feel, and pick out that outside rusher right there. Boom, boom. Good awareness, good pickup. Right, because he doesn't fully overcommit. Because he's kind of stressed in 3 different ways, right? Because he has Jalen Carter coming downhill. He also has the defensive end. And then he also have, I think this is another will linebacker on the side. But he stays with it, keeps patience, and once he engages, he does a good job on that rep. Now on this play, this is just SEC football. You win some, you lose some, but you live to see another day. And you got Jalen Carter once again. You're just going to drive him on back into Anthony Richardson's lap, right? But the thing that happened, his feet didn't get chopping. You'll see his feet kind of come disengaged. He got his feet all up in the air. But that's just battling. That's just dog on dog, man on man right there. And it's going to happen. You're not going to win every rep, right? But Jalen Carter kind of set on back in his seat a little bit. Had that boy chopping, right? So areas of cleanup, but I'm not too concerned with it. It's just going to be part of the growing pains and also being an offensive lineman. You're not going to win every rep. But let's play right here. You see him fight back on the reach block right here. Boom. Engage. Now his feet's chopping. Now his feet's chopping a little bit. Feet moving much better. You see some of that power. Get behind that big boy and run that rock. And then when you think about O'Cyrus, his strongest aspect is really in the run game. The pass pro, even though he didn't give up a sack in his career, there's a little cleanup to do, but I feel like he's going to be more dominant in the run game. And you'll see that right here. Leverage, 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 leverage. Good job, good reach, good engagement. Boom. So some people have concerns because they feel like, yo, Tuck, the Cowboys, they pull a little bit. Like, is Steve Avila a better puller at guard than O'Cyrus? And I would say slightly. They're not the best, right? And you gotta understand, these are big boys. These are big elephants. But right here, you'll see him pull around. And he makes some engagement. Now, more than likely, I mean, a lot of people like him to finish his food, right? Because they want the highlight block. But he comes around, he locates, and that's the most important aspect. When you're pulling, are you able to locate that edge rusher right there? Boom. Honestly, I think that's a safety. Maybe he should have set that boy down, but hey, it is what it is. Boom. And on the last play here, you'll see pure power, power on power, man on man. There he goes. There he goes. Like I said, this is a dogfight, and this is probably one of his toughest games. He had this game, he also had Tennessee, but I really wanted to see, okay, if he had to play against some of these dogs, how are you going to fare off? Because there's a huge possibility we could see some of these dogs in our division. Will he be the pick? So for me personally, when it comes to O'Cyrus Torrence, I have a 2nd round grade on him, but it kind of falls into the situation last year with Tyler Smith. If you feel like the guard position is something you need to address, I feel like you have to get him at 26 because I just don't see him sliding to you at 58. But he's definitely a prospect that'll be a simple plug and play for the Dallas Cowboys to bring into their offense and get things popping and get stronger in the trenches, man. So that's it, man. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know y'all thoughts below. Also, follow me on all social media platforms at JTuck151. We still got work to do, a lot of draft film, a lot of live shows still coming up. So turn on that notification bell and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I want everyone to stay safe, stay blessed, stay encouraged. And Big O, we might see you in Dallas soon, bro. Peace.